Join me in learning Chitas together for Monday, the second Torah reading of Parshas Toldos, chapter 26, verse 6. Yesterday we learned about the birth of Yaakov and Esav, how Yaakov and Esav went their very different ways, and how Yitzchak was told by God that he should not leave the land of Israel and stay by the land of the Pelishtim, which was the city of Gerar in the land of Israel. Verse 6, Vayeshev Yitzchak beGerar. And so Yitzchak settled in Gerar. Vayish'alu anshe Amokim. Vayish'alu anshe Amokim, verse 7. Vayish'alu anshe Amokim li'ishtei. So when people asked about his wife, Vayomer, he said, and took the same tactic like his father, Achoisihi, she is my sister. Ki Yori Leimer, he was afraid to say, Ishti, that she is my wife. Penye Harguni, lest the local people may kill me. Anshe Amokim, the local people may kill me. Al Rivka, because of my wife Rivka. Ki Teves Marihi, because she has a very good complexion. Verse 7, Rashi. Li'ishtei. What is the word li'ishtei? Means about. The word lamid before the word ishtei means about his wife. Al ishtei. Kamei, like it says in other places, Imri li achihu. Say to me that you are, tell them that you are my brother. Verse 8. And it was like that after he was there for a very long time. So now that we see that he did not abduct Rivka, so Yitzchak and Rivka were living together for a very long time. Vayashkiv Avimelech Melech Plishtim. And Avimelech, the king of the Plishtim, looked out his window, biyad achalin, out his window. Vayar, and he saw, Vehine Yitzchak mitzachek eis Rivka ishtei. And he caught sight of Yitzchak gladdening his wife Rivka, meaning that they were intimate with one another. Rashi explains, Ki orchu, verse 8. What does it mean, Ki orchu? That what is the difference if they were there for a long time or not? Basically, what happened was, Yitzchak says, Omar, he said, now I don't have anything to worry about, because they did not take Rivka until now. They're like they did to Sarah, so now I don't have anything to worry. And therefore he was not careful to be afraid to watch out for the people of the place, that they should notice that that's his wife. And Avimelech looks out. He saw Mishamish Mitase, that he was being intimate with his wife. Verse 9, Vayikra Avimelech liYitzchak. So Avimelech summons Yitzchak. Vayomer, and he tells him, what is this that you have done to us? Kimat. This could have easily happened, that Shachav, you almost made that Shachav Achad Ames Ishtecha. You could have made easily that one of the most prominent amongst people would have had relations with your wife. The Veisa Lanu Asham, and you would have brought out guilt upon us. What was he saying here? Achad, what does it mean? One of the most important people. Who is he talking about? The unique one of the individuals. Zahamelech, that was the king. Avimelech was talking about himself, that he could have been the one. Brought upon us guilt. Im shachav. That means if we wouldn't have known that she's your wife and we would have been with her, then this would have been a problem. You already made up guilt. You made us problems already. Verse 11. And Avimelech then issued an order of warning to all his people. Whoever lays a finger on this man, or on his wife, will surely be put to death. Verse 12. And Yitzchak sowed grain in that region and in that year. And he found that what he made in that year, Meya Sha'arim, he reaped 100-fold. Hashem, and Hashem blessed him. Let's see Rashi. Even though that area of land was not as well and as important and did not grow, land wasn't so great, wasn't as fertile as the land of Eretz Yisrael itself, like the land of the seven nations, still in all he was able to make that much that came out, that he made 100-fold. Bashana, he on that year, Even though this was a regular year, and it wasn't the year that usually made money, and because it was a famine, so he wasn't going to make any, but still in all, he made 100-fold. But why does he have to say that land and that year? Loimar, to tell us, Sha'aretz kasha, the land wasn't fertile, Vashana kasha, and the time as well wasn't the proper time, but still in all, he was successful and did very well. Meir Sharim, what does it mean? Meir Sharim for 100 gateways? It means 100-fold. Shamadu, that if you would measure, Kama Ruyalases, how much is this property able to produce? And if then you would go on every measurement of how much it was able to do, he made 100 times of what this land was supposed to do. Rabbi Seinu Amru, our teachers tell us that why did he make so much? Why was he measuring? How did he know how much it was going to make? That Yitzchak measured his property of how much he made to know how much he should give Meiser, how much he should tithe. The Rebbe explains that the very fact that these two interpretations are both in the same Rashi, and Rashi brings it down, is because they have a relationship to one another. How is Yitzchak so successful to make 100-fold in a land that was difficult and in a time that was difficult? Was because he was giving Meiser. The very fact that he was giving tithing, that's what brought him the ability and gave him the blessing that he should make 100-fold on his property. This concludes the second Torah reading of Parshas Toldos.